Now, when we make mezz investments, we usually have the opportunity to buy some equity in the company.
That's very true.
At the same price as the private equity sponsor. Do you typically do that? And what's your thought process with regard to the risk associated with the equity?
Yes, Howard, we almost always buy equity when we make an investment in mezzanine, and the amount of equity ranges from 10 to 15% of the amount of debt we invest in.
I see. When we started, you and I, together 15 years ago, we viewed the situation as presenting a choice in operating method. Since a mezzanine investment is a hybrid investment, including, let's say, 85% debt, 15% equity, we have almost conflicting
Yes.
goals. Do we want to emphasize the avoidance of risk on the debt side, or do we want to emphasize the maximization of return on the equity side? How do you feel about that choice?
Without exception, we're always emphasizing the recovery and the return on the debt, which is one of the reasons why we limit the equity to around 10 to 12%, maybe 50 in cases, and that's what pays our bills. And in fact, 80 to 85% of the return in the mezz investment is from coupon, which is paid quarterly and in cash, which is what we believe is the right thing to do in our strategy. When you think about the debt and equity, there's two ways to think about it. An aggressive mezz lender would think about it as equity with a little bit of coupon. We, on the other hand, think of mezzanine as debt with a high portion of the income from coupon, with a little portion coming in from equity.
So I think that this is a great example of the oak tree mindset. Risk is not a scientific component that you restrain through some mechanical processes. It's how you think about investing. And I've always been proud of the way the group operates because it puts risk control at a very high priority, maximization of return on a secondary priority, and has a very good record in terms of the avoidance of credit problems in its portfolio.
Thank you, Howard. We try very hard to stick to that mandate every day.